This is a well-intentioned piece of legislation, and I know the sponsor means good. But what's going to happen here is this is going to hurt people. This is going to reduce the amount of jobs in this state. And let's be specific about it. Let's start with the national retail firms, the national food service firms, who will look at Illinois, and they will make a policy decision that will say, we are going to do two things. Number one, we're going to increase automation. That means less jobs. Number two, we're going to move toward kiosks, and we're already starting to see that. And again, that means less jobs. And that will become a policy specifically for the state of Illinois and some of the other states that have done this. I don't favor this increase, but if you're going to be looking at an increase, it should be done on a national level. So all that we are doing here is putting Illinois at a disadvantage. And there is no doubt through automation, through kiosk, that jobs will be lost. That's number one. And then two is the small businesses that we all know and we've all heard from. And I know everybody in this room has heard from those small businesses. They have a strong attachment to their employees. They want to keep people employed. But what this bill is going to do is force them to do two things. One, force them to lay off people. And number two, force them to move people to part-time. Again, that means less jobs. And I think one of the biggest tragedies in this bill is the fact that this is going to limit opportunities for the young people of this state who are looking to start off while they're in high school, while they're young, to get a job that will give them experience, that will give them a leg up for the future to be competitive in this global economy. Again, this will cost jobs. Another tragedy of this is going to be that for the increases that are actually going to be paid, it's going to result in cost increases. I mean, if anybody believes that these costs are not going to be passed on, that is absolutely false. They will. And what that means is that we're going to have higher prices for low-income people. So low-income people are going to be negatively affected by the following things: automation, kiosk, being moved to part-time, and young people aren't going to have opportunities. Why aren't we focused on creating jobs in this state? And why aren't we creating opportunity zones? At the federal level, there's an opportunity zone program for economically depressed areas where they're limiting the ability to increase taxes and specifically providing tax benefits for companies to locate. I am 1,000% in favor of that. Why don't we eliminate altogether the tax for pass-through entities, for corporations that actually are manufacturing in the state of Illinois? Those are good, high-paying jobs in the global economy. So as you think about this bill, think about the people who are going to lose their jobs. Think about the people who are going to be put at a disadvantage. I respectfully ask you to vote no.